I got a real mess to clean up here. It's just like glitter and eyeshadow and nail polish remover everywhere. And it's becoming like a paste on my desk and on my hands. I gotta wash my hands. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about my December favorites, and I know this video is late, but a lot of the things I wanted to talk about I actually got for Christmas or around Christmas, so I wanted to give myself some time to actually try it. I was on a no-buy as far as like makeup and stuff goes. I knew I was going to be getting gifts, and people know that I like makeup, and also, December, we're shopping for Christmas, so I kind of wanted to avoid buying things for myself. Most of the stuff we're talking about is stuff I've truly loved, and a couple things I'm going to throw in is just, stuff I wasn't a big fan of. Today our sponsor for this video is Glasses USA, and Glasses USA has sponsored this channel before. Glasses USA has completely changed the way I shop for glasses. I've told you guys before that I could get LASIK, I could get contacts, but I really want to embrace my glasses wearing and kind of turn it into a fashionable thing. So now I have lots of glasses that I can choose between, and you guys are always asking me in my videos, what glasses are you wearing, etc. So from now on, since I'm usually wearing a different pair of glasses, I'm going to put in the description box which pair I'm wearing and then link you to them. I'll link them in the description box. But Glasses USA is our sponsor for today's video, and there's a million reasons why I love Glasses USA, but I'm just gonna really quickly tell you the main ones. But first, I'm going to show you some of the glasses you've seen me wearing in my videos these past couple of weeks. Typically, my style has been, librarian, oversized frames, stuff like that, darker frames sometimes. Sometimes I have the clear frames, but when I picked my glasses this time, I wanted to go a little different and put some color in the mix. And that's where this pair came in. So this pair I'm wearing is the Muse Kylie. They're blue. I don't know, can you tell that they're blue from this far away? I'm blind, obviously, so if I'm looking in the viewfinder, I can't see if you can tell that they're blue, but they're blue. I'll get a little closer. And then I also, like I said, sticking with the fact that I wanted to throw a little more color in this order, I got some red ones. So these are also Muse, but these are the Muse Gladys. I love the red because I have red hair, so I think the red really makes my hair pop, and I'm so pale. So actually, I think picking glasses with some color helps make my complexion look more colorful. I hope so. It could just be in my dreams, but I love these two pairs of glasses. Then I have these ones, and I've worn these a few times in videos you've seen. These are the Amelia E. Brigitte. So fancy. And the reason I picked these is because they have like a really interesting frame shape. So if you can see, they kind of cat eye out, but it's like a gap here. I don't know, I'm not explaining it well. I really like the way these give my face like a lift almost. And I actually have a video of a girl I watched on YouTube where she explains about what frame shapes are best for which shape faces, and she also talks about how honestly you can wear really any frame. It all depends what kind of look you're going for or how you want your face to look. So I'm actually going to link that video if there's any glasses wearers watching this right now and you want to check it out. Then I have these ones. These are the, I'm going to pronounce this wrong. It's the only one I had a problem pronouncing, and it's the Otato Odahan, but these are really cute. They're kind of like this other pair of glasses that I have, except these are gold, these are bronze, and they have a thicker frame on the top, and it kind of goes, thinner on the bottom. So I really like that. And then my all-time most favorite thing that I got from Glasses USA this time, it was actually a pair of sunglasses, and I chose these. They were definitely not the style I would normally pick, but I've been watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I binged all 3 seasons last month, and I really kind of was in that 50s retro vibe. I've been obsessed with that vintage fashion, and so I picked this pair of sunglasses, and these are Fendi. Look at the adorable fancy case they come in. It says Fendi here, and then you just pop it open. So fancy. I got these because once again they have that cat eye that lifts on the corners, and I really liked that. It gives you a lifted look, and they're awesome. Look, they're tortoise on the front and baby blue on the sides. I feel so fancy wearing these. And the best thing about it is they're my prescription, so I can actually see when I'm driving and when I'm out and about and wearing sunglasses. And I always wear sunglasses, always. I don't care if it's overcast. I don't care. I always wear sunglasses because you don't want fine lines around your eyes. You just don't want that. At Glasses USA, you can get the same glasses, the same name brand frames if you want them, that you can get in the stores, but for 70% off. And you don't have to leave your house, which is honestly my favorite part. Because even when you go to LensCrafters or whatever, you have to go, you have to pick out the glasses you want, then you have to give them your prescription, and they have to like make them up. And they say an hour, but my glasses are so thick, it never takes an hour. They usually have to order out, and then it's like 2 weeks, so I have to wait anyways. Why not just order online? They have this awesome tool online where you can upload a picture of yourself, and then you can try the glasses on the picture of yourself. And I have to say, it's actually really, really on point. Like I at first I thought that it was kind of weird. These glasses on this picture of me isn't really going to represent what they look like in person, but I've never ordered a pair of glasses using that tool that I haven't liked and haven't been happy with the results. Another thing I love about Glasses USA is the blue light blocking that they offer on the lenses. And you guys always complain about how you see the reflection of my lights in my glasses, and that's because they have blue light blocking on them. And I know it's annoying to you guys, but because I spend so much time on the computer researching, typing, answering comments, social media, I really need that blue light blocking to protect my eyes, so that I don't go blind by the time I'm 40 and I can continue making content for you. So all you have to do is go online, use that tool to try on the glasses, pick the glasses, upload your prescription, and then it's done. They'll send you emails, let you know when they received your order, when they're processing it, when they've sent it. It's so easy and so much cheaper. It's almost criminal. Like, I almost feel bad. And I tell everybody I know about Glasses USA. My husband was just saying that he wanted sunglasses because he's getting older now and he doesn't like driving with his glasses on. We all wear glasses in this family. He doesn't like driving with his glasses on when it's sunny. And I was like, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Just grab me your prescription and I'll get you a pair off of Glasses USA. So I love Glasses USA. You guys have asked me constantly what glasses I'm wearing, where they're from, and I try to always get to the comments, but in case I've missed any of them, this is what it is. It's Glasses USA, and I have a nice collection, a nice healthy collection of glasses going now so that I can kind of try them on before I start a video and see which ones go better with my eye makeup or my outfit. I love it. Check out Glasses USA. They're offering you 60% off your first pair of glasses if you use the link in my description box, and I highly suggest that you do if you're a glasses wearer, even if you just want to get glasses for show. Some people like to wear glasses for fashion and they don't need them. You can get them on Glasses USA if you're just looking for sunglasses, way cheaper than going to Ray-Ban or Oakley or whatever they're called in the mall. These stores where you walk in and you spend $500 on sunglasses. Go check out Glasses USA, and let's move on to my next favorite. So I'm going to start off with a couple lifestyle things, and I have a couple makeup products and some skincare. Skincare is always my favorite. I love skincare. Let me know if you guys want a skincare routine video. I know I've been asked, and I don't want to give it to you if the majority of you don't want it, but I also don't want to not give it to you if there are people who want it. So I'm in a pickle. Let me know what the solution is. It's funny because as I'm looking at this list of my favorite things, I had to write a list so I knew what to bag up and bring down to my recording area. It's like 3 or 4 of them have to do with the fact that I hurt my back so much last month. Last month, I hurt my back. I was at the gym. I did something stupid. I'm not even going to tell you what it was because it's embarrassing, but I hurt my back really, really badly. And the entire month has been me just trying to not be in incredible pain. I even went to my doctor. I went to my doctor finally after 3 weeks of just feeling like awful. And it was fine in the morning. I'd wake up in the morning, it would be fine. But by 6 o'clock at night, I was crippled. I don't know. I was miserable. Plus, then I got the flu. And so then I had a flu with body aches and some crazy back problem. It was bad. So I went to the doctor. I've started physical therapy, and I've also started strengthening my core more at the gym because I'm pretty sure that that was what I did. That was the issue, that I just have a very weak core. That comes from giving birth to 3 children, and everything in there just gets pushed around and messed up. Ugh. So I love things that are heated, right? I love heating pads. I love heated blankets. I'm always cold. I probably have really poor circulation as well. Like, my hands are always cold. My feet are always cold. Sometimes my feet are so cold that my toenails turn blue. It's bad. So I have like a heating pad for my feet when I'm like editing or researching and I'm sitting still for a long time. I just put the heating pad on my feet because they get cold. And then I have a heating pad for my back, and then I have another heating pad for my upper back, and then I have my heated blanket. So I'm just a cozy little cocoon of heat. But I wanted something that would cover more area on my back, so I didn't need the 2 heating pads because that became an issue. So I got this extra large heating pad off of Amazon, and it wasn't that expensive. I was actually surprised. I think it was only 30 bucks or something. Let me check. Because I'm always like, I think it was this much, and then it ends up not being that. So let me check this out really quick. Yeah, I was right. So it's on Prime, and it was $33.99. And I thought it wasn't going to be like that great because it wasn't a name brand and it was kind of cheap, and you know, I just wanted it to be enough where it would help my pain. And the thing's huge. It's probably, like, you can't even see because my hands are so far apart. It covers my entire body from my neck all the way down to like below my lower back, and it gets really, really hot. So if you guys are looking for a good heating pad and you want something larger, that one's great. I'll link it in the description box. Moving on, I've been wearing a lot of nail polish lately because I'm letting my nails grow naturally. I used to wear acrylics and do a lot of bad stuff to my nails, just constantly putting acrylics on, taking them off, and having them put back on. My nails got really, really weak. So I've been working probably the past 2 years now getting them healthier and stronger so that they can grow, and they are growing, which I'm really happy about because I'm never using acrylics again, ever. That is for the birds. And I've been wearing a lot of nail polish, so I wanted a good nail polish remover because that's my least favorite part of wearing nail polish is having to take it off, because I use those little like drugstore nail polish removers that have the thing inside of them, and you like kind of stick your finger in, and they don't work. It takes forever, and then my fingers are all dry from the acetone. So I actually found this on Amazon. It's a mineral fusion nail polish remover. Gently cleans and preps nails, non-drying and acetone free. So it was highly rated. I spend a lot of time looking at the reviews and reading the reviews, and I can usually tell when they're fake and when they're real. So this was highly rated, and I got it, and I thought that it wasn't going to work as well, but at least my fingers wouldn't be dried out. This works amazing. I actually have to take off my nail polish because I still have it on a couple of my fingers, and it's my day to redo my nail polish. That's why you're gonna see it looks horrible. It looks so janky, but I wish I had a thing here that I could use. Like I have. Ooh, it spilled on me. So I'll see if this works showing you, but so that's the nail polish I have to remove. And then this has like a top coat on it. This has all sorts of stuff that's designed to not let my nail polish chip, and look how easy it comes off. So it's definitely made my new nail polish wearing life a lot easier. It's really nice, and it smells nice. It smells like peaches. Something like fruity. It doesn't smell like normal nail polish remover. I really, really like this stuff. And once again, I think it was like 11 bucks, but let me check. It was $7.64. I thought it was like $11.99. $7.64. Okay, so once again, that will be in the description box if you want to check it out. Next, I want to talk to you about my new alarm clock. And obviously I don't have it here to show you because it's plugged in my room, but it's a wake up or like a sunrise alarm clock. And the whole point of this is it's supposed to wake you up naturally. So the light will gradually like intensify and kind of move up, and then there's like birds playing, and I really wanted that because waking up to an alarm is incredibly jarring, but I still didn't trust it. I was like, this thing is not gonna wake me up. There's no way that some light and some birds chirping, it's gonna wake me up, but it works beautifully. So for the first probably about a week and a half, I used my phone as a backup alarm clock because I was worried that the wake up or the sunrise alarm clock, it wasn't going to do the trick. So I would have the backup phone. But really what I wanted to do was turn my phone off at night because my phone goes off all the time. Social media, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, it's always going off. It lights up or it's vibrating, and I can just tell it's on, and it makes me anxious when I'm going to sleep. So now I can shut it off at night. That sunrise alarm clock wakes me up like no other, but gently and nicely. And when the sun starts rising and the birds start going off, you're kind of like, you know. And I don't know how to like put it to sleep. You know how you would do with regular alarm. I don't know how to do that. I don't even know if that's an option. It most likely is, but I don't know how. So I can't do that, and that may be part of the reason of why it's so effective. But when it starts raising and you start waking up, it's like you're groggy at first, but then as the light intensifies, you just become more naturally awake and alert, and it's pretty easy to get out of bed because you're not being just like jarred by this alarm that you're most likely hitting sleep on. I'm always hitting the side button on my phone, which puts it back to sleep. And I have found that with this new alarm clock, I've been waking up on average about 35 to 40 minutes earlier than I normally would because I'm not putting it to sleep, and it's just not an unpleasant experience to wake up. So I will put that in the description box as well. Let me see how much that was. So this is called the Fit Fort Wake Up Light Alarm Clock, and it was $39.99. Also, what I like about it is it shows the time on the front. I'll put a picture in here for you. It shows the time on the front, but you can like push a button and the time will not show anymore. And I really like that because I'm the person that is covering my cable box with like a scarf because I need it to be completely pitch black in the room when I sleep. If there's any light, it's almost as if I can feel it seeping through my eyeballs. Next, I have this sign I got from Amazon, and I've gotten some comments on it. It says, "Go away, I'm reading." And I love this whole sentiment. I love this sign because this is what I want to say to everybody all the time. When I'm home, I'm usually like researching or, typing things up. I'm reading a book, I'm listening to a book, and I feel like people just don't get that. And they always talk to you, even at the library. When I go to the library to get away from the kids and research there, people will talk to me there. The other day, this guy who was with his kid was like, "What are you looking into?" And I just held up my book and I was like, the Nazis, how do you like that? And he's like, "Oh, very dark." And I'm like, "Yep." And I'm over here like, "Go away, I'm reading." I'm busy. But I'm antisocial and an introvert, so that, I guess that's just me. But I really like the sign, and I got it off of Amazon. I'll link it in the description box. Finally, one last thing that I got from Amazon. I love Amazon. I love Amazon. It's this like bath thing. So once again, don't have it with me because it's in my bathtub and it's heavy, but I'll put a picture of it when I've used it in my bathtub. It kind of stretches out, and it has this thing that you can put up so you can put a book or a tablet there. And I don't take a lot of baths because in my house it's crazy, and there's just there's no opportunities for it. By the time the kids are in bed and everybody's ready for bed, I'm exhausted and I just pass out. But when I do take a bath, I want it to be the real deal. I'm talking candles and bath salts and essential oils and chocolates and wine and just the whole thing. So it's a nice thing to do for yourself, to treat yourself, to have all of those things within an arm's reach so you can have your glass of wine on there. There's a little place to put your glass. There's a place to put your tablet. I watch like Netflix when I'm in the bathtub. This past month, it's been The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which I loved. And I just thought it was a really handy thing, and it looks nice too. So I leave it up in the bathtub when I'm not using it and nobody's using the bathroom, and I just put like a candle on it or, some pretty body wash or something, and it just acts as a decoration when I'm not using it, and I really loved it. Looking it up to let you guys know, I also like that it's a darker wood, so it kind of matches my bathroom, and it doesn't show if it gets dirty or if there's like something spilled on it. So this is called the Royal Craft Wood. This was $46.97, but you can put everything on it. It's crazy. I didn't even know you could take that out and use. What? Why has this girl got her tablet and her iPhone up? And was she eating cashews? Oh, there's two people in the bath? That makes more sense, except both the devices are facing him. Now I just feel awkward, but I'll put it in the description box so you guys can feel free to check it out if you would like. Okay, next I want to talk about some skincare. I found a really good face wash, and I got it in BoxyCharm. Maybe month before last. It may have been December, or it may have been November even that I got it, but I didn't start using it until December. And the reason why is because I've always used the Tatcha, the oil cleanser, the Camellia cleansing oil cleanser. I've used that for probably a year and a half now, and I love it. It's the only thing that cleans my skin but also keeps it from drying out. I don't like using foaming cleansers. My skin gets very, very dry if I don't keep it moisturized. So I really love the Tatcha cleansing oil, but I have like this multiple step, just not a multiple step skincare routine, but a multiple step cleansing routine. So my first step is using my micellar water to clean off my makeup. Even if I don't have makeup on, I'll just use it as a first step. Then the Tatcha Camellia cleansing oil. Then I'll use the Tatcha, what's it called? They're like little grains, and then you put water in them. The rice polish. The rice polish, the gentle one, because I have very sensitive skin. And then after that, I'll go in with a toner and so on and so forth. But I wanted to add an actual face wash, a gentle face wash into my skin, just because my skin has been reacting so poorly the past couple of months to just whatever. I've been breaking out in rashes, really red, really itchy, probably just the winter, but I wanted to add something to just clean off any additional oil that I'd left on from the Tatcha Camellia cleansing oil. So I got this Dr. Brandt Clean Biotic pH Balanced Yogurt Cleanser with chlorophyll in BoxyCharm either last month or November. I think it was probably November. And I started using this in December, and I just can't believe how good it is. So I ordered some more from Sephora because it's just so good. And when something's good for your skin and it makes your skin not look like a red, rashed, broken out mess, you kind of have to stick with it no matter what. When I started using this, almost immediately, within a couple of days, I saw the redness begin to subside. And this was mainly like around my nose, on my mouth, just red, rashy, bumpy. And I saw it start to subside. And I don't know if it's the yogurt or the chlorophyll. I don't know what it is, but it's a beautiful, beautiful cleanser. It's gentle. It doesn't foam. You really only need a little bit, honestly, especially if you're already doing your first step of, washing your face with micellar water or a camellia cleansing oil or something like that. You don't need a lot. And it's just very gentle, but it's not stripping. So I love this. I love this. I'll let you guys know if I change my mind or if I find something better that's a little bit cheaper, because I think this was like $30 for how many ounces? 3.5. Like, to me, that's a little steep, especially for a second step in like a cleansing routine, but it works. It works. Biotic Balancing Complex. And that's what it did. I think it really balanced the pH of my skin, which caused it to break out in a rash, and it stopped it from breaking out a rash. So it's good in my book. Next, another skincare item which has saved my life. You guys are going to realize after this video what a mess my skin really is and how much work it takes to keep it just looking normal. This is the Kate Somerville Eradicate Salicylic Acid Acne Treatment. Now, forever I've been using the Ordinary Salicylic Acid, and that works fine. But the thing with the Ordinary is it's cheap and it's effective, but because it's only like one thing, it's very simple. It's like salicylic acid in there. I believe this has a bunch of other stuff in there, or just like a crap ton of salicylic acid, because if you put this on a pimple, that pimple will be no more tomorrow. It will be gone. And I really do think that this helped also with the redness around my nose and my mouth area. I struggled with really, really bad acne after I gave birth to Bella 3 years ago. For over a year, I had terrible cystic hormonal acne that I didn't know what to do with. I didn't know where it was coming from. I was at a loss. I thought I was doing something wrong. I thought I wasn't doing enough. And then it got worse because I was just doing too much. And finally I went to the doctor and we tested my hormones and realized I was high in testosterone. So now I take a pill to lower my testosterone, and it's cleared up. But the fact of the matter is, hormones are a delicate balance, so anything could throw them out of whack at any time. And there will be points in the month that I will just have an eruption, and it will come out of nowhere, and it will stay forever. And this has saved my life. I actually ordered another bottle of this too because I wanted to back up for when it was done. One more skincare product also for soothing your red, dry skin. This is Herbivore. Now, we talked about Herbivore in my last favorites video. It was the I can't say it any better than I could then. But that was for like fine lines. It was like a retinol alternative. This is an emerald CBD oil, and it says plus adaptogens, deep moisture glow oil. This is amazing. This also soothes the redness around my face, and that's what it's supposed to do. CBD is anti-inflammatory. It smells really good. Really good. and it's just a nice oil, and it's not that expensive. Like, we're not talking Sunday Riley expensive, where if you buy a face oil from Sunday Riley, you're gonna pay like $100, $80. I think this was $30, and it lasts a while because really a little goes a very long way. I put it around the areas where I have the most like irritation, and then sorry, I thought my camera stopped recording. I was like, no, but my battery is dying. I put it on the areas where I have the most irritation, and then I'll put a little on my forehead where I get really dry, and then that's the very last step of my skincare skincare routine because you're always going to want to go lightest to heaviest, and the oils are the heaviest. So I put on after my moisturizer. I should change the battery in the camera before I get on a tangent and didn't realize that it stopped recording. Hold on. I hate having to change the battery mid-video because then I can't get the angle exactly like it was before. I never can. But what are you going to do? Let's move on. Oh, before I go on and talk about the two eyeshadow palettes that I have. These are my absolute favorite cotton swabs to use for toner or taking off makeup or putting your micellar water on, and they're really cheap. I get these at Target. They're premium cotton ovals. I think they're only $2.99. There's 50 in here. Now, some people complain about these and say they fall apart. I don't find that at all. They will fall apart if you like soak them enough, but these are amazing. They're thick. They're awesome. They're like quilted on one side. I love them. I hope that Target never stops making them. Okay, so I have two palettes that I want to talk about. One that I'm in love with, one that I'm trying to get used to. I'm trying to make it work for me. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. So the first one is the Storybook Cosmetics Fairy Tale. And this is the Little Briar Rose one. I got this in BoxyCharm last month. I love this. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. Not only do I love it because it's shaped like a book, and I love books. I love books. But it's so cute. So if you open it up, it's got this nice mirror here. And then you've got the eyeshadows. But besides it being cute and gimmicky and whatever, these eyeshadows are amazing. I have them, like I said, I'm wearing them today. I love using these. I love the shimmers. I even like the mattes, and usually mattes are just like a means to an end, kind of like a boring thing for me because I like shimmers. These are just so easy to work with, so blendable, so beautiful. I love the color story. Trigger warning, here comes my notoriously bad swatching skills, but let's try some of these out. No! I just stuck my nail in it. Oh, I am horrible. Okay, so I just accidentally stuck my nail in this when I was trying to hold it up to show you, so that's what happened there. So I guess we'll go into this one. This one is called Castle. All right. What? I have been using it nonstop. This. I think I have this, and this on my eyes today. Oh, and this. I love this one as a matte. Now I don't know what to do with my hands because they're so messy. Okay, so let's go into this one. Talia. So pretty. All right, and I want to show you this one that I haven't used yet, which is called Kiss. I haven't used it yet. So I really like this palette to the point where I will probably be looking into buying another Storybook Cosmetics. Like I almost want to like collect them so that they are all lined up as looking like actual books on a bookshelf on my makeup counter. But if anybody's tried these before, let me know if they're all good or if I just got lucky here. And on the back it says, once upon a time, there were 3 sisters who never stopped believing in fairy tales, and they all lived happily ever after. Adorable. So now we got the Tati Beauty Volume 1 palette. I was really excited about this. I like Tati, and I think she's beautiful and she does great makeup. And I mean, it's gorgeous, right? I think this is called the Neutrals, which I don't understand because there's definitely not all neutrals in here. Here's my problem with this. I feel like these up here, they're supposed to be the glitter row. So they're in 4 different rows: glitter, metallic, sequined, and matte. So this up here, it's supposed to be the glitter row. I don't feel comfortable using them by my eyes just because they are so thick and I have sensitive eyes like that. So I really haven't used them, even though they're gorgeous. I mean, look. I mean, what? Oh, you want to go out of focus now, right? You want to go out of focus? You're going to make me touch my camera with makeup all over my hands? Okay. So, I mean, they're certainly gorgeous. It's like, there's no doubt about that. But you can see, even looking at them, like how thick the glitter is. And I can feel it on my arm, like when I'm rubbing it away. It's very thick, and I just don't feel comfortable putting that next to my eyes. The metallic row is really pretty, and I've used a couple of those. The sequined row is really pretty. The mattes are a little hard for me to blend, but it could just be because I hate blending and I'm not like a huge fan of it. And some eyeshadows you have to work a little bit harder to blend out than others. But you know, I've used them a couple of times, and I've used the metallics probably more than any other row, and I've used the sequins here and there. Another thing is they don't always come out looking the same color as they do like in the pan. You saw with that blue one, I think, it looks real blue in the pan, but then you put it on and it looks almost like more like I don't know, like a snow or an ice blue, kind of like an Elsa, where it could almost be considered gray, I suppose. So that's just my issue. I'm working with this. I'm trying to get better with it, but the first couple of times I used it, it was difficult for me to work with. So I feel like I've almost stayed away from it since, and I just have to like face the music and keep trying and keep figuring out what makes it work, because I really want it to work. Another thing is the top gets so dirty. Like look, fingerprints, I don't even know what half of this stuff is. And it's the reason I don't, well, it's one of the reasons I don't buy ABH eyeshadows anymore, because I just cannot keep them clean and I hate when they look messy. I have glitter all over me now. Oh, it's all over. So yeah, that was kind of the one thing last month that I just wasn't a huge fan of, and I felt like I didn't fall in love with immediately. And also every single thing in ColourPop's, I think it was the So Fresh, I don't know every single thing. I had the spray, I had the primer, and I had the hyaluronic like tinted moisturizer. They did not work for me. Maybe it's because my skin is just so dry. Maybe it's because I'm not 17 years old. None of it worked for me. It just ended up looking patchy. So that was another thing that I've tried recently that I wasn't a fan of. But you know what I've rediscovered from ColourPop that I love? Their Supershock blushes. I think I have one. Yep. So this is the Supershock blush from ColourPop in Tasty, and I love their Supershock eyeshadows. And I've honestly been using so much lately the nude sticks blushes. They're so easy to just put on and then kind of blend in really quick and go. But I wanted, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I wanted something peachier and something lighter, and I grabbed this just to like throw it on, I think, when I was going to the store, and I didn't want to look like a vampire. Well, I didn't want people to know I was a vampire. I don't mind looking like a vampire because vampires are awesome. But this was what I grabbed, and I put it on, and I kept looking at my face all day because I was like, oh, I love this color. It's so natural and peachy, but it's like radiant, and that's the cool thing about the Supershock highlighters and the blushes. They have this radiance to them, and they have like a glow and a sheen, and I really like that, and they're affordable. ColourPop's awesome. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about, once again, for my bad back, because I'm 95 years old. That's how I felt all last month, 95 years old. This is a hemp, so it's a CBD balm, and I got it, I forget where I got it from, honestly, but it says topical relief for sore muscles and joints. This works so freaking good. Sorry. Excuse my language. I don't like taking Tylenol and Advil and stuff. I don't like taking painkillers. I don't want to put that stuff in my body. I'm not this person who's like all homeopathic. If I have a bad headache, I'll take an Advil. But typically, especially when you have an ongoing back problem, you just don't want to be popping Advil every day. So I wanted a better alternative. This really works. At first, I was like, this isn't going to work. But I'm a big fan of CBD, so I gave it a shot, and I actually used it yesterday on Adam, who ran into Bella's step stool, and he thought he broke his shin. He was crying. He was crying. He thought he broke his shin. So I was like, hold on. I felt like the guy, the father from My Big Fat Greek Wedding, where he's like, put some Windex on it. I'm always like, no, put some CBD on it. It'll make it better. So I like put some CBD on, and then he left for a couple hours. He came back and he was like, actually, it made it feel a lot better. It's cooling, and it does, there's something about it that just numbs the pain. Like right now, sitting here for this long is hurting my back because I'm 95. And I'm going to put some on when I stop recording before I record my coffee and crime time. So I love this stuff. I can't remember where I got it from. It's probably from Made by Hemp. It looks like that's the place. But any like reputable CBD dealer online, I think Kendall Ray has a code for hemp bombs. I know she likes that place. So if you want a code or something, I'm not affiliated. It's not sponsored or anything, but I do love CBD. So this is awesome. But any kind of CBD balm, cooling balm for like muscles, it's going to work most likely the same as this one. But this one's from Made by Hemp. Before we go, I want to give a quick shout out to Kathleen Lights and her Nail Polish Lights Lacquer. It's all I've been wearing probably for the last month and a half. She sent me her collection, and then I loved them so much I went and bought some of the Jewel collection. So she sent me like this collection. It's got these colors in it. And once again, like I said, obsessed with kind of the 50s, 60s vibe. And these gave me really like 50s going into 60s vibe. I like these a lot. I was just wearing this one, and I think it's called Cold Turkey, and this one's called Heffa, which I love these two, and this one is really pretty too. But then I went and I bought a couple more because I wanted some jewel tones. I got this guy, Amethyst, because I'm an Aquarius and my birthday is coming up, so I wanted to wear that. And I got this one, which is Citrine, and I got a green one too, but I think that one's, ooh, this one's a Girl Power. So they're really pretty and they last forever. Like if you put the right base coat and top coat on, the nail polishes will stay on forever. And so these are what I've been wearing. I love Kathleen Lights. This is pretty. It's like gold, but it has a pink shift to it. I need to put that one on next. I love Kathleen. I think she was one of the most like honest and genuine YouTubers, beauty YouTubers especially. And I just think that, you know, if she puts something out, I'm going to support it because it's good. It's going to be good. And she's a nice person who deserves it. So go check these out. Kathleen Lights Lacquer. They're good stuff. Thank you guys so much for being here for my favorites video. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you want to know more, or you want to know more about different aspects of favorites like books, musics, TV, musics, books, movies, music, TV, all that jazz. Let me know what do you want going forward in these favorites videos. Check out Glasses USA. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Like, it's often hard to explain to you guys because I know you're used to watching YouTubers and having things like sold to you and shoved in your face, but I have never ever promoted or talked about or accepted as a sponsor a company or a product that I didn't use and believe in. I would not do it. Glasses USA has never done me wrong, has never led me astray. And it's cheaper and it's faster and it's better. So just why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? That's always the question. Why wouldn't you? Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna, I have to go and, yeah, I still have to record a Coffee and Crime Time today. So the Coffee and Crime Time will probably be up first because it's a crazy case. Crazy that I just cannot wait to talk about. The part 2 of Mangala should already be up like today, and then this will come out probably end of the week. So I am so excited to share everything with you guys. Me and Adam are taking the kids to an indoor water park for a couple of days, so I won't be like super active on social media, but follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram. I will see you guys there. Have fun, stay kind, and stay beautiful, and I love you so much. Bye. I got a real mess to clean up here. It's just like glitter and eyeshadow and nail polish remover everywhere. And it's becoming like a paste on my desk and on my hands. I gotta wash my hands.
Well, the levee don't break now, and the bottle's going straight down, and that river runs deep, the mountains get steep, and the voices getting too loud. Oh, this feelings I've buried, it's looking like a cemetery. They're coming back from the grave, calling out my name, better say I have Mary. Well, you don't know how deep it goes until it's getting you slowly.